Hi, everybody. This is Bob Iacchino along with Mike Arnold from Path Trading Partners, March 28th. Afternoon Path Chats covering stocks. A couple things before I turn it to Mike. Janet Yellen's speech that we were talking about this morning happened. She really didn't touch monetary policy. She did say that the labor market has improved substantially. She also said that education and skills are key to improving job prospects. Banks play a vital economic role in poor communities. Pockets of unemployment remain persistently high, but nothing directly toward monetary policy, so she really didn't affect the markets much at all. We have the consumer confidence today that we're looking at as the most important piece of data that came out, talking about an expectation of it falling from 114.8 to 114. Not only did it not fall, it went to 125.6, which is just a huge number versus the last one. And the last one was revised up from 114.8 to 116.1. So pretty strong performance on U.S. consumer confidence for March. What you see on your screen right now is a VIX chart. We've been talking about the unusual low level of VIX basically since prior to the election, since this green bar that you can see right over here. Essentially, it's gone sideways. We've been talking about it not really being that sustainable. We actually spiked up to 1511 and fell right back to a ridiculously low level of 1153. The market is complacent to the point of it being a little silly. So this is not going to last. However, we're not going to trade it. We don't really trade price patterns in the VIX. But let me turn it over to Mike and let you know what he's seeing on the rest of the futures charts. He's going to talk about Dow Jones Transports, S&P, Nasdaq, crude oil, copper, gold, and silver. Mikey, it's all yours.
Okay, thanks a lot, Bob. So rallied up to minor moving average and Gann rotation zone. Couldn't get through that today. Pretty much stopped at a 50% level, key level right around the 20,706. If we continue to rally tomorrow, we have fair amount of overhead resistance. Today's high will be key right around 20,735. Then we have a huge resistance band from 20,758 up to 20,801. A lot of resistance in up there that would have to get to before a move higher. If we do get through there, then the next major resistance isn't till about 20,836. If we pull back tomorrow, watch for key support. First little level of support is 20,672. Then we have some major support around 20,609. And then finally, again, about 20,567. Over to the transports. Transports, very big rally today. This trend line is going to get redrawn to here. Big rally went up to this prior breakdown zone we've talked about and key Gann level right around the 91.13 level. And we just tapped on the bottom of the upper end of the rotation zone, 91.41. Continued rally tomorrow. Watch for resistance around 91.89 to 92.01. And then through there, the next level is 92.28. If we pull back, don't have much key support right until a significant level and Gann level coming in right around 9,020 to 9,008. S&P, big rally up, targeting that prior breakout zone and Gann levels right around the 2361, pulled back into the close, closed on a key 50% Gann level right around 2352. Rally back up tomorrow. If we get through today's highs, again, 2361 to 2363. Then above that, we're looking at 2366, followed by 2371. On a pullback, watching for 2345, followed by 2339, then all the way possibly back down to 2332. Finally, the strongest of them all, not on a percentage basis, but as approaching recent prior highs, ran up to a level we talked about yesterday, the 54, 11 to 13 areas. Couldn't get sustained above this declining trend line, so we're going to be watching that. If we do get above the 54, 13 area again, Going to watch for rally up to 54.39, followed by about 54.50. Pulling back, support around 53.77, then 53.59, then all the way back down to 53.40 is a possibility on a pullback. Over to crude. Went up to that flat 200 and the GAN level right around 48.71, pulled back a bit to a prior support zone. So rally back up, watch for 48.71 again, then above that we're looking at 49.32, then 49.52. If we pull back tomorrow, 48.37 followed by 47.86 are going to be the key numbers, then possibly down to 47.67. Metals, copper, pulled back, found key support at the significant level, 261.45, rallied up through the little minor GAN cluster, 265.73, ran up to the trend line area, 267.09. If we can get above this trend line again tomorrow, watch for 268.13, followed by 268.92. Then if we continue higher, next level is a 270. On a pullback, watching for 265.74 to 265.34, then possibly all the way back down to the GAN level, 263.55. Let's get over to gold. Gold, nice little inside bar today. Trying to determine next key areas. Ran up to level we talked about, 1257, couldn't sustain anything above that, pulled back. Found some support at the 1247 area. Below 1247, we're watching for 1244, followed by 1243, 44 area, then possibly all the way back down to 1235. On a rally above today's high, we have a trend line coming in right about 1259, then 1262. Then if we can sustain above that, next major is 1264 to 5. Finally, let's wrap it up with silver. Silver did not pull back, continued to move higher, tested a trend line, pretty much closed right at it, continued to move higher tomorrow, watching for 1830 to 1832 area, then above there, 1845, followed by 1853. On a pullback, looking for support about 1810, then the 18 level, followed by 1789. That's all we have for you guys. We'll talk to you later. Back to you, Bob.
Thanks, Mike. Go ahead and comment or send us an email at support@pathtradingpartners.com if you want to reach out to us. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Cheers, everyone. We'll talk to you soon.